What's good? How's everybody doing? It's your boy, the one and only Paul Pickett, host of the Paul Pickett Podcast, aka the Common Sense Podcast, aka Triple P, your source for music, sports, politics, world events. I'm gonna get right into it. Before I do, I'm gonna get word from one of our sponsors.
That dizzle ain't no joke, got me addicted, ain't no coke. Let's just have a toast. Anybody want some smoke? Cause it's up, I be dizzled up. Catch me sipping with my double cup. Can't just have one, you gotta double up. You pour it, gotta watch it bubble up. I ain't gon' lie, I cannot get enough. When Callie said I need another one, gon' have you coming back for more. But go get it while it's hot, before it be sold out in your stores. That dizzle.
That's right. You see it on the hat. Dat Dizzle. Dizzle Premium Luxury Liqueur, mixture of agave tequila, cognac, and orange liquor mango mix for all you drinkers out there. Check them out. Go to dizzlebrand.com. Go to all locations. Click on one of the top 3 links. You can order your very own bottle or bottles of Dizzle Premium Luxury Liqueur. Must be 21 and over. Shipping and handling is included. Also, below those links is locations in California, Oklahoma, and Kansas, where Dizzle is available in store, coming soon to a city or state near you. Check them out, dizzlebrand.com. All right, I'm just gonna get on one topic on this one because I said I'm gonna start doing more videos, so I'm gonna just try to stay on one topic for one video and another topic for another video. So this one I'm gonna get into the WNBA fight for equality. That's bullshit. That's horseshit. WNBA is not fighting for equality. First of all, they have their own league. What they're fighting for is viewership. And that's not the NBA's problem. And it's not the NBA's responsibility. The WNBA, first of all, I would argue, doesn't have a high quality product. Why do they don't have a high quality product? Because it's low quality compared to the NBA. It's not even more high quality than G League. G League athletes compete at a higher level. See, there's so many things I hear about the WNBA that they throw out here, like the players are just as good as the players in the NBA. Lies. The competition level is the same as the NBA. Lies. We're being mistreated and not being paid fairly like the NBA when we work just as hard, compete just as hard, and we bring just as many fans and money. Lies. See, this is the problem that the employees at the WNBA have. You're working at a business that hasn't made a profit yet. The WNBA has not made a profit yet as a league. How can I know that? Because only half of the teams make a profit. So, yes, half the teams are making a profit. And, oh, excuse me. Yes, half of the teams are making a profit. But if all the teams aren't making a profit, then the league is not making a profit. Every team in the NBA makes a profit. Even when they go over the luxury tax, you best believe Golden State is making a shit ton of money going over luxury tax. So the WNBA as a whole is a non-profiting business right now. They're not making a profit, but everybody wants a raise. I've never worked at a job in my lifetime where it's not making a profit and they're giving out raises. No, that's not how it works in the work world. So they're delusional. You're delusional on the competition level. You're delusional on the gender gap. You're delusional on how good your product is. I hate to hurt the WNBA's feelings, but the WNBA it's no different than watching a rec basketball league. It's no different than watching a rec basketball league. Well, that's pretty harsh, Mr. Paul Pickett. Why would you say that? Well, why would I say that? Because I don't lie. I don't sugarcoat. I'm not dishonest. Let's think about a rec basketball game league or rec basketball leagues. What are they not doing? Dunking. They're not dunking. What else are they not doing? Defending at a high level. They're not defending at a high level. What else are they not doing? Shooting at a high efficient level. You know, I mean, these chicks ain't taking 3-pointers at half court like Steph Curry and Trae Young. When we're talking about the no dunking guys, they're not doing what the no dunkers do. They're not taking half court threes and making them. That's the thing. When you're just taking layups every time you drive to the basket, you got to do other things that are more exciting to spice up the league. And so when Tracy McGrady was on one of those shows, and they had Brianna Stewart on there, and he just asked her a honest question, a honest, sensible question. Do you think y'all should lower the goal some? And she goes and she gets her panties all in a bunch, automatically has her period right there, starts spazzing out and gets a little emotional and like, was that all you want to watch us do is dunk? You just want to see us dunk? No, that ain't all we want to see you do. But it's part of what we want to see you do. And it's a big part of what we want to see you do. We want to see you dunk. So let me break it down. The tallest women in the NBA are like WNBA are like 6'9", if I'm not mistaken. They can't even dunk on the regular. You take a average guy off of the streets who's never played basketball day in his life, and if he's 6'9", you could throw a basketball in his hand and he could dunk it. Just like that. With a snap of the fingers, he's dunking it. Let's stop it with this equality argument. First of all, no two people are totally equal from a physical standpoint of view. Yes, I think there should be equality in the workplace. I think that we can all get the same knowledge, information. We can all apply it the same and be the same levels of success. But in order to do that, we all have to have the same ambition and the same determination. And guess what? We all don't have that in society. See, people fail to realize everything that makes up equality, especially in the workplace. There never will be equality in the workplace because everybody doesn't follow the same rules. Some people call out more than others. Some people work less harder than others. Some people steal from the job where others don't. You know, some people take their job for granted while others don't. You know, all these things have to be in place. Like in order for there to be equality at the workplace, two people have to be willing to work the same hours, the same hardness, take the job the same seriousness, with the same honest approach. If two people are going to apply for a job, you know, if just to make it easy for y'all, if a black guy and a white guy go apply for the job, and the black guy is super honest, no criminal record, never stole nothing in his life, impeccable, you know, work history. And that's the thing. People could call jobs and find out. Like if somebody says they wouldn't hire you again, there's usually a reason. You're probably lazy, you called in all the time, or you probably got caught stealing from the job. That's typically one of the three. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure out. And then you got the white guy we call, and, you know, he might have a criminal record or something, or you might call all his jobs and they all said they wouldn't hire him back. I mean, yes, I'm hiring a black guy before the white guy. When I call the black guy's jobs and they say, oh, hell yeah, we'd hire him back. He left on great terms. You know, because some people just want to move up in life. Some people just find better opportunity. And then the rest of the world, is typically quitting or getting fired. That's typically how it works. Half of the workers are just working hard, doing their job, and looking to just move up either in a job or get a better job eventually. And the other half are lazy, take their jobs for granted, will steal on a job, will call into work all the time, won't do what their bosses ask them. I mean, there's never going to be equality in the workplace. And I guess that's why they want equality of outcome, because there'll never be equality in the workplace. So WNBA is not fighting for equality. You have your own league. What you're fighting for is viewership. And you have to put out a better product. You have to market yourself better. When your WNBA coaches only got 5,000 followers, and I could probably look up a coach like, let's go to Steve Kerr Twitter. Let's go to Steve Kerr Twitter. Let's see. This is Steve Kerr's Twitter. Yeah, okay. This is Steve Kerr. When I go to Steve Kerr, Steve Kerr's got 684,000 followers, and he's a coach. He's a coach. That's another thing. Your star athletes are not stars enough. They're not superstars. Maybe they're superstars in their league, but they're not superstars outside of their league. And all superstar male athletes are superstars outside of the leagues. If companies are not trying to come to you with more endorsements, that should tell you, this is the thing. Companies aren't just come and want endorsements just because you play for the WNBA. They're going to want to see your social media following and stuff like that. Let's look at let's see, Brittany Griner Twitter, who's probably the star of the league. Brittany Griner Twitter. And I'm comparing this to Steve Kerr, who's a coach. She ain't got but 90,000 followers. 90,000 followers. You mean to tell me the most famous WNBA player right now, who's locked up in Russia, only has 90,000 followers? And apparently the fact that she's got 90,000 followers only goes to show you that not too many people are buying into the fact that she's being held in Russia, improperly or legally when she committed a crime over there. Let's see. Love and life. Oh, what does it say? Oh, equality. Go figure. Equality. Well, how about you dunk the ball every single time you go up for a dunk, and then maybe your league will be equal to the NBA, but your league, WNBA, is not equal to the NBA because it's not the same level of competition. And another thing I want to get across while I'm here, the transgender sport thing. This is how you know transgenders is playing in sports, pro sports, is bogus. Because, yes, why there is transgender women competing in women's sports, which is a biological man that identifies as something he can't be, which is a woman. While they're competing in women's sports, they'll take all the records and dominate. You would never see a transgender man in pro men's sports. I repeat, you would never see a transgender man in pro athletic sports for men. Why is that? Because they never make the league. They'll never be good enough to make the league. They're not athletic enough. They can't jump high enough. They can't run fast enough. They can't hit hard enough. They can't throw a football far enough. They can't throw a baseball fast enough. You will never see a transgender man playing in men's professional sports. They're not good enough to make it because men and women are not physically, biologically equal. We are different in so many different ways, and we are different mentally in so many different ways. And even within the races, there's so many people that are different in so many different ways. There's white people that listen to nothing but hip hop. There's black people that listen to nothing but heavy metal. Heavy metal is like you go to heavy metal is mainly like white grungy kids who paint their nails and wear black lipstick, looking for attention. I almost put it in the I put heavy metal kids nowadays almost in the same boat as I do transgenders. Like these people are just looking for attention. They're not getting enough attention. They want more. They need more attention so they can feel better about themselves. They need you to speak illiterate so they can feel better about themselves. But yeah, WNBA is not fighting for quality; they're fighting for viewership. And in order to do that, you gotta work on. You gotta put out a better product. And the only way I see the WNBA putting out a better product, is if they lower the rims. They lower the rims so more women can dunk. More women are able to dunk. And what's crazy, if I'm not mistaken, that basketball is already smaller. So they're not even playing with the same size basketball as men. Why is that? Because they can't palm the fucking basketball. They can't palm it and dunk it. I don't know how many women can palm the basketball that we have nowadays. It's not like women have big old hands and big long lanky arms and stuff. There's not a super long lot of tall women out there. The average woman, I would say, is probably 5'5", 5'6". The average man is probably more around 5'8", 5'9", 10 mark. And there's tons of 6-footers out there. That's the thing. There's 5'3" men or 5'7" men that were able to dunk. But there's not even a 6'9" woman in the NBA that can dunk every single time. I mean, Brittany Griner could barely dunk. Barely dunk, man. If they lower the goal, like even a half a foot, Brittany Griner would be yoking on cats. She just, and guess what? It'd be more entertaining when you got even one chick and they're just dunking on everybody. But they're all just, let's drive, lay up, because it's all they can do. It's not the same. It's not the same. Details matter. The details matter. For something to be exactly the same, all the details have to be exactly the same. They have to line up. So, no, the WNBA is not fighting for quality. They're fighting for viewership. It's not the NBA's job to bring them more viewers. They need to work on making their product better, which is going to require lowering the goal. It's going to require them being more efficient too. I mean, like they take some of the most inefficient shots in a basketball game. I'm just sorry. It's no different than rec basketball. I played rec league basketball before. The WNBA is no different. They just take it more serious. That's all it is. They're just taking it more serious because they're getting paid, a decent amount of money to play basketball. If none of these chicks would be playing basketball, what would they be doing? Most of them would be working a job that's paying even less money, where they're not even, nobody knows who they are. They ain't got no fans. None of these, and all these chicks that they've had come to the league, none of them have been big enough superstars. None of them, you ain't seen one of these females come out and be like, oh my gosh, have you seen her? She is just so amazing. Can you just see what she does? She just hitting every three like Steph. She just crosses everybody else. That's another thing. It ain't like none of these women just got the most ridiculous handles. None of them got any Kyrie Irving and Steph Curry handles. None of them got this dominant post-up game that's just so efficient. There's not one of them that's just burying threes at let's look at the best. Best 3-point shooter percentage. WNBA. Okay, one chick shot 50%. Man, you know how many dudes we've had shoot 50%? The average, it was 34% is the average. In the NBA, man, if you ain't shooting 40%, like you ain't shooting like a high 37, 38 to 40% on threes, like what are we talking about here? You know, it's not the same, man. It's just not the same. I mean, you got too many cats shooting way better than 32. You shoot 32% in the NBA, man. That's considered awful, terrible. Y'all get where I'm coming from? It's considered awful, man. You shoot 32% in the NBA. That's not good. Not good at all. So, WNBA, I mean, I ain't trying to be the bearer of bad news, man, but y'all need to stop with this false narratives, these lies, this horse shit, this bullshit. You're not fighting for equality. You already got your own league. You already did that. You succeeded in that. You fought for equality. You got your own league. But you're not going to have no women's football league. Probably not going to have no women's pro hockey league, baseball league. It's probably just going to be basketball. Really, that's it. And that's the thing. None of these other sports even got a women's pro league. You're lucky you got a women's pro basketball league when there ain't no football, no hockey, no baseball. There's not even a pro women's soccer league that anybody's watching. Nobody's watching soccer in America like that. Nobody cares. We watch football we watch is American football. We don't care about soccer like that. You know, and pro soccer players probably make more than the WNBA, but they're also, the league has been older. Soccer is way more like on a worldwide scale than basketball. Soccer has always been huge worldwide. So WNBA, work on the product, lower the goals. That's all. That's probably the only solution, man, is lowering the goals. And if they don't want to do that, then so be it, man. Shut up, stop bitching and complaining, man. You don't want to make your product better. That's on you. But your product is not, you're presenting is rec basketball, is a rec basketball quality. That's the quality you're putting out there. Just rec basketball with slightly better shooting. Rec basketball with slightly better shooting. That's all it is. You know? So, I'll call it a video, and I'm going to leave you with a word from one of our sponsors.
Are you a musician looking for music marketing and promotion? Then look no further than Promo Palace LLC, your one-stop shop for all music promotion services. Services include Spotify playlist pitching, YouTube video promotion, record pool promotion, blog placements, radio airplay promotion, SoundCloud promotion, and much more. With over 2,000 customers and over 10 years of experience in online promotion, Promo Palace LLC is a company you can trust. For more info, please go to promopalace.biz. See you there.
That's right. You heard the lady. Check out promopalace.biz. Get market promotions there. I am the owner. I've been in business for over a decade. I got hundreds customers that pretty much built trust with, because I'm not in the business of scamming and just taking people's money. I'm in the business trying to get the best results for whatever money, you're spending, because I do understand that everybody doesn't have big budgets for the music business or in the business world, period. You know what I'm saying? So, my motto is to just do more with less if I can, you know what I'm saying? And whatnot. So check us out. One-stop shop for all music market and promotions. Peace, and I'm out.